Hello.
What's up?
Welcome.
Back.
To another episode of ATC.
ATC.
And I can rest assured you guys, after like the last 16 episodes where I've said this is not second episode fever. It's not.
It's not.
It's late, but it's not as late as our last two episodes.
That was crazy. I think you guys could tell a little bit in the last episode too.
Could you tell? We started recording at 10:30.
Yeah.
That was wild.
I feel like, yeah.
And we had
I think
two
it was later because
night.
we were still talking at past midnight.
Well, that's because we had two episodes that night. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, we started
at 10:30.
So right.
And then that's when we started the second one at 11:30.
Yeah,
we're wild.
Guys, we're working hard to give you this content. We're losing sleep
literally
over this. That's so funny. You're welcome, guys.
Appreciate us this holiday season. This is our gift to you.
Yes.
ATC content.
Yes.
Be grateful.
I'm making a heart.
Yeah. You can't see it, but we're making a heart. Do you feel the love?
Mwah. Blowing kisses.
Anyway, Mia, I feel like I haven't seen you in a billion years.
I know.
When was the last time I saw you?
Literally Sunday.
Oh, church.
And yeah, I am guilty, but it's a long time. It is Friday now.
It's Friday. That's 5 days.
That is a really long
That's
time.
a long
What's all time?
Literally this week. I see you once a week. If not more than that.
Yeah, at least. Literally. That's why I actually show up so late to record the podcast, just so we can record once. So I have an excuse to see you more than once a week. Caught me. Guilty. Guilty as charged.
You're so sneaky.
What can I say?
But I want to hear, because I haven't seen you in so long.
What?
I want to hear about your high. I can see your low tide.
Oh,
but
that's crazy.
The listeners will know soon.
Yeah.
But you know about me. I like to start off with the high.
Yeah. Okay. My high and okay. I have two low tides, guys. I don't care.
Are you starting with your low?
No, I'm just telling them to prepare. I don't care, guys.
I have multiple high tides, so it's fine.
Okay, yeah, I have a million lows, so I love that for me. No, but my high tide, I'm not going to tell you why. It's related to a low tide, but I got my teeth whitened.
Oh, that's right.
Professionally whitened.
Does it hurt?
And we'll get into that.
Oh no.
We'll get into that. But I'm not going to talk about anything. All I'm going to say is I have a little bit low key. I feel like I'm not glowing. I'm not like Ross in that one episode, when he whitens his teeth. I'm not at that point yet.
That episode is so funny.
But they are just whiter, and I feel like it's one of those things that maybe other people don't notice, but I've just always I hated the little yellow discoloration on my teeth. And so that was just a nice, lovely thing. Because I wanted to get it right when I got my braces off, just so there was this whole thing, and I never did. So it's been over a year, maybe almost 2 years now.
I've never had mine professionally whitened.
Yeah. And so I got that done, and now I can smile without hiding some yellow spots.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's one of those things where you can just be a little more confident over.
Yeah.
And so I'm excited about that. So
that's
that's a
awesome.
high tide that I got to do on
Love that
Tuesday.
for you.
Thank you.
Do you have any other high tides? Is that the main one?
That's the main one because that's the one on my mind right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's it.
Okay.
I'll let you know if I think of anything else.
And let me try to break down.
Because I really want to focus on my low tides.
That's real.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
I'm trying to break down my high tides. I think I have three high tides.
Okay.
And then the number one is I'm sorry, I'm not sorry. I just have to talk about it because in the last episode, I was going to see Wicked the next day or whatever, and I've seen it 3 times. I probably will be going again.
Mm-hmm.
The best movie I have ever seen. Top three. It's so good.
It's a big
and
thing.
I was expecting it to be good. I had some doubts about some things. For example, I used to be a huge Ariana Grande fan.
Yes,
and then with recent events,
that,
I wasn't proud of her decision, so I kind of fell off of that bandwagon. But I had said it, I think, in our last episode, or maybe the one before that, where I don't think anyone else deserved the role of Glinda more, though. She earned that. Regardless of her other personal stuff, she has earned that role.
We worked for it,
and she has been talking about that role for years. She went and met Kristen Chenoweth when she was 10 at the original, with the original Broadway cast of Seeing Wicked on Broadway. That whole thing. She's genuinely, earned her way up to that goal.
Right.
But in the trailers, the way that the way that they pasted and clipped the scenes that she was in, I was a little skeptical about her performance in it.
Right.
It seemed almost maybe a little cheesy. And I was like, okay, like we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Cynthia seemed amazing. I there wasn't really much, given to us to really see from that point.
Right.
But I will say Ariana Grande absolutely killed it. I mean, it's so good. Like, she paid such beautiful homage to Kristen Chenoweth,
right?
But she completely made it her own at the same time. Didn't seem like a copy and paste.
Such a good balance,
you can tell the work, and I think what I'm most impressed with is, Cynthia Erivo has a Broadway background. That's kind of what she's known for. And let's be honest, like, before this movie, she wasn't as, in my opinion, well known as Ariana Grande. I mean, Ariana Grande is like one of the biggest pop stars in the world.
Right.
And especially with recent drama, she's been in a lot of headlines and stuff like that.
Right.
She has such a reputation and she has such an image. And to go into a role and be able to disappear.
Yourself.
Yes, disappear into that role completely, to the point where, again, as someone who was a big Ariana Grande fan for years, looking on the screen, I was like, I'm not seeing Ariana Grande, I'm seeing Glinda.
Yeah, that's
like, she completely transformed herself, and I just applause. Like, I mean, and then Cynthia Erivo is just, every time that woman sings, it's your heartstrings are just like completely pulled out. Like, she completely took on the role of Elphaba. I just didn't know her beforehand, so it's easier to see her as Elphaba because that's all I know her as.
Right.
But Ariana Grande, you have this image, even if it's just like from Cat from Victorious.
Yes.
You know what I mean? But then, like, she just completely disappeared into the role. Jonathan Bailey, amazing. Everybody in that movie has just, it's so good. It's so good. The amount of times I've cried, so good. Big high tide. Anyway, moving on. My whole soapbox done. My other high tide is that I'm going to Disney tomorrow. Super excited with my friends. Can't wait. We're going to Animal Kingdom and possibly Epcot. We might park hop.
Nice.
Because I haven't rode the Frozen or the Ratatouille ride. And
those in Epcot?
Those are in Epcot, yeah. So we might do that. We don't know yet, but I'm just excited to go to Disney because Disney has the best cupcakes in the world.
You and your
Me and my Disney cupcakes, bro.
That's
every
funny.
Every time I go to Disney, I'm getting a cupcake.
Oh my gosh.
It's so good.
That's
and then
hilarious.
my third high tide was Mia mentioned it right as she came into my house. The first thing she did, she said, Hannah,
I did.
I love your nails. Oh my
I do.
goodness. I'm like
I
showing you
love
guys my
it.
nails right now if you can see. She was like, oh my gosh, like what is that? Is that gel? Man, let me tell you what it is.
Please. She made me wait, guys. She literally was like, you guys have to wait. So I'm finding this out with you.
I got them done today. Ha! I tricked you. These are press-ons.
Stop.
These are press-on. I paid $10.
I love press-ons. That's a really good deal.
That's a really good deal.
What brand is it?
Kiss.
Yeah. I've tried those before,
yes.
I think.
So I've had multiple people tell me that they like got on the press-on train and that they really liked it, and I was like, oh, like I wasn't sure with the gym, but like some people were talking about like these types of glue that like sticks
Are those
on
the
there.
blue ones?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Because I know they have like press ones too, but I don't know how.
I don't think those would last as long. Yeah, no, these have a glue. Right. And so then I was on FaceTime with one of my other friends today, and she was literally putting on her press-ons, and she showed me, and I was like, dang, like, you know what, that does look pretty good. Yeah. And like, I'm sorry, I don't have the money or the time to go get my nails done.
I honestly hate that.
Like, it's like $70 at
and
least.
It's just such a not fun experience.
I don't even, I like going to the salon.
Oh, yeah, I can't really.
I don't mind that at all. It's just, it takes a long time. And to be honest, like, I get weird, like, sensory overload on my fingertips where, like, after a week or week and a half, I start to peel them off. And then, but it was like, so expensive. So I feel so bad. I don't have to feel bad with this.
Yeah, it's only $10.
This was $10.
Yeah.
And there's, like, I could, like, do them again because the set comes with, like, 28 pieces.
Yeah.
So, like, I could literally do it again for $10. And my one friend, she said that hers lasted, like, 2 weeks. But, like, the color that I have, it's kind of like a jelly
what I'm saying. Like,
pink.
I've had press-ons, but I didn't like my length or color. Like, I love the length and color
of
those.
Okay, so these were a lot longer. And I liked the way that they looked, but I was having a hard time functioning because I'm just not a long nail girly. And so I cut and filed them down after.
Okay, that makes sense.
But like I kind of made them like a slight rounded shape. I love this length. Perfect. I'm so happy. And they were $10. Kiss nails.
And they're so pretty.
I'll have to update for the next episode how long they lasted.
Yeah. So when did you put them on?
I put them on today.
Oh yeah, you said today. Okay. Yeah. So we'll see.
So yeah, and they feel like they feel just as sturdy as when I go to get them done at the salon.
Yeah, that's real.
So, and especially because they're not as long, there's not as many opportunities for them to lift up. So I feel like they should last a decent amount of time. Right. But again, with the gym and stuff like that, we'll see. Yeah. But those are all my high tides. Sorry.
I love.
So much fun. That's why I was so excited. I was like, I can't believe I just had someone compliment my nails and they're not even mine.
That's what I'm saying. That's the best thing ever. I always think it's so funny when I do have press-ons, and I'm like, guys, no one will be able to tell these are press-ons. And then if someone compliments them, I'm like, oh my gosh, can you leave their press-ons? Like, that's the first thing I say.
I'm like, I don't want anybody to know, but the first thing I tell you, no,
literally. Like, I crack myself up with that. Or like have something fake, and I'll be like, you couldn't even tell this was like not real. And then the first person that says anything, I'm like, oh my gosh, can you believe it's fake? I literally tell everyone.
I do that all the time. I don't gatekeep.
I know, but I'm like, let me send you the link.
And I figured it was perfect. Let's say they do last like a week and a half to 2 weeks. Then when I take them off, it'll be the perfect time to get Christmas ones. And then I'll have
that's what I'm saying. It's not as committal
ones.
Either, because you won't feel as bad. Like if something breaks or like you just want to take them off, like let's switch them out.
And like Amazon even has like good packs like on there for cheap with like a lot more design options. Yeah. So I'm like,
literally,
that's me.
Press-ons are the future.
I'm telling you.
The future.
So good. When I go to a salon, I'm telling you. I want to try Glamnetic. I've heard good things about this.
That's the one I tried. So that one, I do say, if you have more, because I tried it, my mom tried it. They lasted forever on me. I had to pry them off after 2 weeks. They lasted forever on me. But my mom, she has like more, her nails aren't as rounded, if that makes sense. Like the nail bed. So they didn't last as long on her. Okay. But like for me, like that was my brand. Like they lasted. So depending on your nails. Exactly. You kind of have to find the brand that works for you.
Okay.
Because
love that.
So I don't know.
Okay. Mia. Let me... Wait a minute. Should we let you end on the low tides? Because you have a big low tide. Okay. And mine is like kind of dumb.
Okay.
And I just have one.
Okay.
Because like we need to let whoever has the worst low tide take the cake.
Have the moment.
Have the moment. My low tide is that when I'm going to Disney tomorrow, it's going to be absolutely freezing. It's going to be cold.
That's not your vibe.
No, dude, it's like a high of 68. A high.
I know. Yeah.
It's going to be really cold. And like standing in a line in a theme park, like
I would love that. Like, I would love to go to Disney and, like, get to, like,
sweat.
Be warm and, like, wear, like, actually wear, like, a sweatshirt. No, but I'm saying, like, you dress warm.
Okay, but do you know how heavy and annoying it is to walk around a park in that many layers?
No, I love it. I love wearing layers.
I hate it. I'm so annoyed. I'm literally having to, like, plan on my outfit. I'm annoyed. Like, it's going to be so cold.
See, I'm the opposite. Like, I finally wear that jacket and that sweatshirt and everything.
No. Ew. Freaking, I just wanted to wear, like, my cute little Lulu shorts.
You won't feel like it's going to be so Christmassy, though. Like, everything decorated Christmas is going to feel chilly. You're going to get... Yeah.
That and drinking hot chocolate all day long are the only benefits. The only ones.
You got to focus on those. Focus on the pros. Focus on the pros.
Other than that, I'm annoyed.
That's funny.
Anyway, that's my
Michael Mouse. If you didn't figure
this out.
Yeah.
Huh?
Michael Mouse. That's what I call him.
Why?
We're just on very formal terms. Just like I call
Mickey is not short for
Charles.
Michael.
It is actually. He didn't tell you, but he told me.
No, he didn't.
Chucky Cheese. I call him Charles.
Okay, but Chucky is an actual nickname for
Mikey
Charles.
Is definitely short for Michael. What else would Mikey be short for?
It's not Mikey. It's Mickey.
But I call him Mikey.
Maybe more. I would understand more if it was Mikel.
Michael Mouse. Should have changed it for you.
McCollum.
That's insane. McCollum. Naming my son that. Okay. I'll tell you guys my low tides. I'm just gonna go through it.
Save the biggest one for last.
It's in this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a doozy.
I just like scratched my face. Okay.
That's not the worst
So
thing.
I'll start with the teeth whitening thing. I'll like regroup. So as bad as the one I'm gonna talk about is I went in so excited for this teeth whitening.
Yes, you were talking about
it. Literally, yes. And again, I got the results. I was so happy. I walked in literally living life. And I walk in, and then I do the things. I have to. It's actually kind of. I listen to our podcast actually the whole time. But because I couldn't be on my phone.
We didn't talk about Spotify.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna put a pin in.
Yeah. Put a pin.
Okay.
Put a pin.
Wait. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take my bracelet off and put it here. So when I think like, oh, why is my bracelet over there? Pin. I'm gonna think. Let's talk about it. Okay. So. Anyway, so it was kind of annoying because you have to have these, like, the stretchy things in your mouth, like, for, like, 2 hours. Mm-hmm. And it's, like, sitting there, and I was just listening to our podcast. I was like, But it's kind of funny, though, because I was smiling, and I can't smile. I was, like, literally laughing at us. I'm like, okay, Mia, you gotta stop. I know. I'm like, I can't smile. I don't want to, like, mess with everything that's going on. So, anyways, there's 4 rounds. It's 15 minutes each. There's 4 rounds.
Oh, okay.
So, not exactly 2 hours, but with everything, like, setting it up, it was, like, a 2-hour appointment. So, 15 minutes, 4 rounds. The first 3 rounds, I was like, this is literally the easiest thing I've ever done in my life. I just have to stay here. I almost fell asleep. I was like, bet. The 4th round, it was starting to feel a little painful. I felt like this tooth, it like Have you ever had a cavity?
Girl, I have some now.
Yeah. Imagine like you have a cavity and like someone's like pouring dry ice in your mouth. Yeah. So I felt that and I like pulled away from the light and I was like, I can't do that. I was like, okay, I gotta like just like it's probably just working. I'm like, this is probably what it's supposed to feel like. So I'm like trying to like stay, but I literally it was getting so bad. I was like sweating. Like I was like seeing stars. I was like, I couldn't do it. Pain. So then the 15 minutes, the last round was over. The lady came in. She had the nerve. She was like, you like salivated a lot that time. I'm like, okay, I thought I was gonna die. Actually, the whole time, it hurt. And I was trying to tell her it hurt, but I had like this stuff in my mouth. I'm like, that really hurt. And then she was like, oh, you might just have sensitive teeth. Here's like a relief gel. So she put this relief gel on. Did it work? And then, yeah, so I was like, okay, it's fine. It was just the light. Once like I like left, I was like, okay, I'm probably fine. No, it got so much worse. I literally was like on my ride home. I'm telling you, I don't think I've ever felt this much pain in my life. It was like going through like all of my teeth were like insanely like aching. Burning, aching, horrible. I was literally, all my teeth were in pain and I was like, I didn't know what to do. I took like ibuprofen, I was just taking medicine and then I put more relief gel on and I was sitting there, I was like FaceTiming my sister because she used to do teeth whitening and I was like, am I dying? Like, is this supposed to be happening? She's like, I mean, some people feel pain, but like it depends on like the sensitivity of your teeth. And I was like, I guess I have really sensitive teeth, which makes sense because like, you know, some people like ice drinks. Exactly. Yeah. I didn't realize my teeth are very sensitive. Like I don't like chewing ice or anything. So on top of that, so I'm literally like on the floor crying. I'm like, I cannot, like my teeth.
And like that fear because like the pain's not going away.
And I'm like, well, how long is this gonna last? And I was like, maybe try sleeping. I was like, I can't even like stand up right now. I'm not gonna be able to sleep. It was literally so horrible. And then 2 hours later, the medicine kicked in and I was fine. I never felt the pain again.
The Aleve and the ibuprofen. Yeah.
But that 1 hour was probably the worst of my life.
I was like, I don't ask you, like, because I was like, maybe I want to get my teeth professionally.
If you have sensitive teeth, I personally would never recommend it.
No, I can't do that.
It was so painful, horrible.
I've gotten sensitive teeth after doing the at-home white strips, so there's no way.
No, I've done that and I was fine. Like, if you have any sensitivity, like at-home stuff, you'll die. I literally thought I was gonna die.
Yeah, no, I can't do that.
I was like about to pass out. It was almost like a contraction because it would come and then it would just be fine and then I would like be able to talk and then it would just all come on again. It was so
I can't deal with that.
Horrible.
I'm so sorry. You have a lot of real low tides.
I'm telling you, they're nonstop.
That's awful.
Okay, the other random low tide that I actually said I wasn't gonna talk about, but I am because it's on my mind. Today I was at the mall. I just told Hannah this. Oh, yeah. And I'm literally sitting at the food court eating my orange chicken, literally loving life, which I shouldn't be eating. Also, another thing about this,
I didn't know that.
Teeth whitening.
It makes sense. I just never thought about it.
Since after you get your teeth whitened, you have like pores that are open on your teeth. So if you have anything, you're just like more sensitive to staining after you whiten your teeth. So I'm supposed to be on like, it's called like the white diet for like a week after. Just like eating white foods or like non-colored foods. Do you know how hard that is?
No, that's in America. We put red 40 in everything.
That is insane. So like the first day I was like, I had like a vanilla protein shake. I was eating like pasta. Like I was like doing like all the like right things. And then after today I was like, I'm out and about. I'm like looking around. I'm like, there's no white food. This is insane.
Besides like white rice and like plain chicken breast.
Like, are you kidding? I'd rather not do that. So I kind of gave up on it just a little bit. But so that's also really annoying that I've had to live like that. But guys, my teeth are white. So we win some, we lose some. And then, so I'm at the mall with my orange chicken that I should not be eating. And I'm literally, there are so many open seats. I'm at International Mall. So it's a really big mall. The food court's really big. There's seats everywhere. And I'm chilling. I'm like watching TikTok, whatever. Tell me about this man literally just like comes right next to me. It's like, oh, is anyone sitting here?
Yes. Me and my bubble.
Kidding me. Like literally, I'm like, what?
I hate that.
And he's like, oh, I'm gonna sit here. And I was like, oh, okay.
Especially like
I left.
I'm sorry if you're a man. If you're a man listening to this, and there's a female by herself, like if you're not an attacker or a creep, like just don't do it because we're gonna be on edge.
Yeah, let me. Like the whole time I immediately left and I was like just looking around.
Yes,
I was like, no way.
Because I'm sorry, that's just the world we live in. Like if I'm a female and I'm by myself, and then you have all of these seats and you choose to sit next to me,
I'm going to think the worst.
I'm going to think you're going to try to attack me or something. Yeah.
So I was like, bye,
like,
sir.
Just don't do that. If you're not one of those attacking kind of people,
just don't. If you're not an attacker, maybe don't act like one.
If you don't know the social cue, here's me telling you.
Yes.
Go sit somewhere else by yourself.
Yeah, just be overly cautious.
We don't want to make friends.
We're cautious, exactly.
We're very cautious.
And I hate that though, because I love alone time. I love going places. I literally self-dates are like my jam. Like I love going to the mall, just chilling, doing my own thing, and I hate when people ruin it. So that really annoyed me. Okay,
The doozy.
The doozy. A low tide. It's so funny though, because like it's literally right when it happened, I was like, this is a low tide. I think I literally said that. I was like, I'm gonna cry. It's actually so embarrassing, guys. So I'm gonna be vulnerable with you guys for a second, and I'm not gonna lie to you on how this happened. So anyways, I've had a black eye for almost 2 weeks now.
Has it been 2 weeks?
I got it not this past Sunday, but the Sunday before. So on Sunday it's gonna be 2 weeks. Yeah.
Wow. And it's still there.
Mm-hmm. So I've had a black eye for almost 2 weeks.
Low key matches your fit though tonight.
Let's go. And how it happened is I was out on the pickleball courts.
As one is.
This is you think it's gonna be cool. Like, I was mid in athletic environment, got, injured from it. I was passing the ball.
You weren't even playing.
I was not playing. I was in the game, but I left. I was heading back to the game, the match, whatever the frick. And I was passing the ball to the server, and my paddle kept going up, and I literally hit myself in the eyeball. Hard. And I immediately, I'm like, whoa. But I kind of hit, I get hurt all the time on at pickleball. Not like that to that extent, but I'm always hitting myself, whatever. So I just cover my eye for a second. I think I'm just in shock. Yeah. And so then I look at all of our friends and stuff, and I'm like, I'm gonna need a second. I just need time to regroup. And then I move my hand, and they all are like, oh my gosh, they freak out. So I'm like, what that makes me so much more nervous. I'm like, what just happened? Whatever. And I didn't remember this or couldn't see myself. I had blood dripping all down my face. Mm-hmm. And because somehow I scratched my eyebrow, not my eyeball, right above my eye. Yeah. So there's blood all dripping down my face. It immediately swells up, and then they're cleaning it up. I put a Band-Aid on it, whatever. I did finish the game, by the way.
Bro,
I still finished the game.
Beast mode.
We lost 10-12. But I did finish the game. But it was absolutely insane. And then I was kind of happy about it. I've always wanted a black eye, low key.
You look cool. I was telling her on church on Sunday, I was like, dude, you're literally the coolest person that I know.
Thank you. I've always wanted a black eye just because I like the attention. But yeah, I woke up the next morning. It was completely swollen, black and blue. Had to go to work with it. That was really fun. And it's still there. And
you
honestly,
should listen to Amber Heard about how to cover up a bruise.
Bro, oh my gosh, that's so funny. And she's still there.
Yeah, she kind of looks like she has purple eyeliner on.
Yeah, which I think I hate more though. I wish it looked worse sometimes because people are mistaking it for makeup, but I'm like, this isn't a choice, but whatever. The worst part is the cut, because I have the cut right up here and I've had a Band-Aid on it. And it just really, that's the most annoying part. Because, if I sneeze or anything or scrunch my face, it just kind of messes with the scab. And it's just really not helping the healing process. So
it does look
I also have my aunt's wedding tomorrow. So in all the pictures, I'm going to look like this. And it's also an outside wedding, which is another thing that reminded me of.
You need to do, purple eyeliner on the other eye.
I know,
but to make it look even.
So.
Luckily, it's totally your color.
Oh, thanks. I know. It doesn't match my eyes. It's doing one of those color analysis. It's a cool winter. Anyways, the yellow's gone. At least that was really horrible. Picking up the bracelet, Hannah.
Oh my gosh, I forgot.
This
is why I'm so good, guys.
Tell us.
We are on Spotify Wrapped.
Okay, another low tide. I didn't get a podcast page. I looked
over. You probably have to listen to more than one podcast.
I looked at it. No, that's so true. I looked at it 3 or 4 times, and I'm like, where the frick is my podcast page? But
yeah, no, I got mine because I listened to a couple other podcasts. So I guess if you listen to maybe it's at least
Monet
3.
had us on her too.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, that's so
I
cool.
know.
Guys, if you do by any chance have us on your Spotify Wrapped, please, even if you don't post it, just if you know us, or send us a DM with it or something.
Literally,
it's just so cool. Because we had talked about that so long ago, oh my gosh, we might pop up on other people's Spotify Wrapped. I know we're going to pop up on mine.
No, yeah.
And
it's just so insane.
When I was doing it, and then we were the number 1 podcast on my Spotify Wrapped, and I was like, that's me and Mia. It's just so cool.
It's so
funny. Yeah, just let us know, because that was a really cute little wholesome moment.
I agree. I love. All right,
you guys. So we are in obviously the month of December. It's our second episode of December, and Christmas season is in full swing. If you were one of those
Yes.
people that like waits until it's officially
Like,
December.
no excuses. It's Christmas.
It's Christmas.
Yeah.
Full-blown Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
So with that, you know, we were like, okay, like let's slow down and talk about what really matters.
Yes, which I think is really important to like kind of to share a thought process behind it, because a lot of people, because at first we're like, oh, you know, because this is the 9th, it's coming out.
Yeah.
So we're like, oh, we still have a little bit. So Christmas, like talking about like the meaning of Christmas, whatever. That seems like a Christmas
Yeah.
episode. But I think Hannah made such a good point, because we could talk about like, you know, the next Monday before Christmas, like, oh guys, let's focus on like what's happened, like let's focus on the real reason for the season, you know.
But then like the season's
But
almost
like,
done.
yeah, but now is when we're celebrating. Now is when we're doing the fun stuff. Like maybe we should be proactive instead of reactive, you know, with it.
Yeah, I agree.
And so obviously we just want to shine light on the idea of when we are celebrating, when we are, you know, getting in that full swing, decorating, listening to Christmas music, doing all the Christmas things. Like, why are we doing the Christmas things, you know? It's just taking a step back. And we don't,
Yeah.
I feel like too, I almost don't want to say it in like a lame way, like, guys, focus on what really matters, you know?
Yeah.
But it's mostly just, or like saying it in like a, guys, like you shouldn't be doing that. Like
No,
think
yeah.
about like what Christmas is actually about, because I hate that too.
Yeah. Like I go all the fun,
Yeah.
you know, cheesy Christmas stuff too.
Yeah. Something that comes to mind talking about this, there's this movie called Saving Christmas by Kirk Cameron. It's a really cheesy movie, but it kind of talks about, so there's this, his like brother-in-law or something is very much like, this is all like bad stuff, like, or this is all like pagan stuff, like we should all focus on like like what, you know, Christ, like we don't need these decorations, like what are we doing? And then Kirk Cameron's like the, you know, his brother-in-law, whatever, he's like, okay, think about like what we're celebrating though. And the movie actually goes through like all of the, almost like the different things. He was like, okay, what about like the Christmas tree? Like that's like worship, like we're worshiping da-da-da. And he's like, actually, and then he like compares how the tree, like Jesus died on a tree, you know? And he's just saying like, even like all the things that seem so light and fun that people have obviously made light and fun and don't associate with Jesus or whatever, like you can truly find Jesus in every single
definitely.
part of it. Even like that, I think he was talking about like, oh, the little nativity. He's like, oh, we're making fun of Jesus. He's like, the nativity, like, what do you mean? Like that's also like, it was pretty much just the whole movie of a conversation between like real negative Nelly. Also, speaking of negative Nelly, do you say negative Nelly or negative Nancy?
Nancy.
Where the heck did I get negative Nelly? Everyone says negative Nancy. I was like, where do you guys get negative Nancy? And then they all said, that was just something random, but tonight,
I
they
have
were like,
no idea where you get negative Nelly.
I've always said negative Nelly.
I
Anyways,
mean, maybe other people do, but I've always negative Nancy. I don't know.
But it's his brother-in-law being negative Nancy, Nelly, talking about like,
Wait, now I'm second guessing. Do
I've
say
always said Nelly. I don't know.
I'm gaslighting myself. I don't know.
But so when you are doing Christmas things, it can be easy to either be one, you know, extreme, like, oh, this isn't like, let me just have fun, do it, like, it's not that serious. Or on the other, you know, side of things where it's like, no, this all, like, we shouldn't be doing anything. Like, we should just be focusing on Christ.
Yeah.
And I'll say it once, I say it again. We've said it so many times on the podcast, but like, bring Jesus into everything.
Into everything.
Like,
sure.
it doesn't have to be a separate thing. And I think that's
Yeah.
where people get it mixed up. Because if they are celebrating Christmas, they'll be like, okay, I'll celebrate Christmas. And then, like, I'll read my Bible, the Christmas story tonight,
Right.
you know? Or you're like, I'm only going to read the Bible and, like, just focus on, like, obviously Jesus' birth is everything, but, like, incorporate that into the fun Christmas celebrations and stuff. Like,
Definitely.
you know, like, it might seem, oh, you're decorating your house. Like, that's not Christmas related, but you're, like, with your family. Like, the gifts of, like, Jesus. Like, you're just realizing the blessings and God's grace that you are able to celebrate and just remember and have such an amazing season where, you know, it's all about the Savior of the world.
Yeah.
Like, you get to do it because that happened. It's not because, like, you're doing it in spite of.
Yeah.
But it's just such a really cool opportunity we get to celebrate Christmas with Jesus. Not in spite of him, not because, you know, we want to do that and, like, oh, whatever. Or, again, you're not like, I have to remember Jesus and nothing else. Like, remember Jesus through the celebrations, through the fun, through the family events, through the traditions. Like, God wants you to enjoy life, you know?
Right.
He's your heavenly Father that wants to just give you joy. He doesn't, you know, his yoke is easy and his burden is light. I think sometimes also we're thinking, like, we have this set of rules. But God genuinely wants to just do life with you, and he wants to celebrate with you through the season and have that joy.
I was gonna say, I feel like that applies to life in general, where it shouldn't be like, oh, I'm a Christian and I go to church on Sunday and then I live my life, you know, Monday through Saturday. Like, you know, we try to incorporate God, like, God is at the foundation, the center of it all, and everything else stems from that. And that's the same thing with holidays and, you know, Christmas and everything like that, because while maybe to some it's like, well, obviously Christmas is a Christian holiday, so Jesus isn't everything, but nowadays the world has
corrupted that, yeah.
Secularized. You know, the holiday so much for the people that don't believe that, you know, they still have traditions and things to do, that now it is, you can 100% celebrate Christmas without even thinking of Jesus, which is crazy to me, right? Because he's literally the reason for the holiday.
Right.
But that's just the world that we live in now. Can't be surprised by it. You know, so I think even nowadays we have to fight really hard to remember what the purpose is, as we live in a world that's trying to erase that.
Right.
And so, yeah, knowing that we can bring Jesus into everything. Well, you do bake your cookies, watch the cheesy Hallmark movies, and, you know, listen to all different types of songs, or decorate your tree, put up the lights, whatever you want to do. But just constantly having that heart posture of, you know, what we're celebrating.
Yeah.
And I honestly believe that, like, once Thanksgiving is here, like, that's the start of, like, the giving thanks season. You know what I mean? It's like, to me, it's not just on that holiday, because, like, the whole Christmas season is also about
like gratitude, generosity,
it's spending
love,
time with
peace.
people that you love and appreciating everything that you have around you. So yeah, just allow it to be a time for that, and some good reflection and things of that nature.
Yeah. So,
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to all.
Ooh, are you the type of person, or this, I feel like this says about, like, your personality, if you're a confrontational person or not. I have gone both ways. But if someone, because, you know, a lot of times now, people that work at places, they're told not to say Merry Christmas. When I was a hostess at a restaurant, I was actually told to stop saying Merry Christmas. And you have to say Happy Holidays.
Right.
Now, obviously, people are just trying to get their paycheck. I still told people Merry Christmas, because I remember I was a little firecracker. I remember when my boss told me, like, he was like, you know, you need to stop saying Merry Christmas, and I was like, why? And he was like, well, you know, because we want to acknowledge all of the holidays, be inclusive. And I was like, but we only have Christmas decorations up.
That's so true.
Where are the menorahs?
Where
are the Kwanzaa wreaths? Or I don't know what decorations they use for Kwanzaa.
Yeah.
But, like,
where's the dreidel?
Where are the dreidels? You know what I mean? I'm like, if y'all want to be inclusive, then why is there only reindeer, Santas, and Christmas trees? But I'm not allowed to say Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
That's
be so
crazy.
For real. Be so for real.
And my whole thing is, like, if you get offended because I say Merry Christmas and you don't celebrate, get over it.
Like, if someone told me Happy Hanukkah, I'd be like, Happy Hanukkah.
I'd be like, Happy Hanukkah.
Happy
back to
Hanukkah.
you, babe.
That's what I'm saying.
If
I'm not
you told me
twice.
Happy Kwanzaa, I'd be like, oh, Happy
Thank
Kwanzaa.
you.
Happy Kwanzaa back. You know?
Right.
Like, why can't... That, to me, is true inclusivity.
Yeah.
When, like, we can all just be
like, why are we
grateful
excluding you from our season?
Right. Like, you don't...
Yeah.
You want me to not wish you have a Merry Christmas? Okay, even if you don't... Like, those people are, I don't celebrate Christmas. Okay, well, I do. So I just hope that you have a merry time. You know, like...
Merry...
If you want to say Happy Holidays back, that's totally fine. Your call. But why do we choose that to get offended over? That is so petty to me. It's so stupid. But, like, when you go to, like, you know, TJ Maxx, for example, and they say, oh, Happy Holidays. Do you say Happy Holidays back, or do you say Merry Christmas back? Do you change it? I've done both. I try to be bold enough to just... I'll be like, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Watch it.
Yeah.
Only because, like, they're saying Happy Holidays, and I'm like, okay, well, that's the holiday that I celebrate. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. I genuinely don't think I've ever thought about it, which sounds horrible.
I think about it all the time.
No, because, like, I've even thought, obviously now I'm doing, like, customer service and stuff.
True.
I don't initiate it. Like, even I worked on Thanksgiving. I didn't say Happy Thanksgiving unless they said Happy Thanksgiving. I don't know why. I just I just say whatever they say.
That's fair.
Like, I'm just, like, not thinking, like, say, like, Merry Christmas. Like, oh, yeah, Merry Christmas. Happy Holidays. I'm like, oh, you too. Like, I guess
that's
said,
a
like,
safe
you
way to
both.
go about it, because when you're in a customer service job, you obviously don't want to make anybody upset. So that's
so
fair.
I just kind of, like, go, like, oh, you too. I just kind of reciprocate.
Yeah. I guess I do say you too a lot as well, but sometimes I try to, like, make my mark. I'm like, oh,
no, I respect
holidays,
that, though.
Merry
Like,
Christmas.
I wish I was a little more bold like that. Like, actually, Merry Christmas.
Which is, like, so funny. Like, that's not a bold thing to do.
Like, it's bold. No, that's, like, bold. Like, if I did, I'd be like, okay.
Okay.
I should have saw a name tag on.
But yeah, it was just curious, because I just
so funny.
I do find that, like, what people decide to get offended over these days is just so funny to me.
Yeah, like, it's just a humorous concept.
Literally.
Real.
But I'm really excited for what we're gonna do this episode, because I love these types of I don't know, games, activities.
That's what I'm saying. It's just gonna be lighthearted. Again, like we're just doing Christmas. It's December. We were thinking, we're like, how can we decide what we want to do this episode on and not do anything Christmas related? So I don't know if you guys remember our what's it called? It was way back. I think it was like our second episode, like a get to know me episode.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
It was a long time ago.
Yeah. So we did like almost randomize our questions and we just talk about ourselves. So we just want to do that like Christmas edition. Like just get to know us Christmas edition.
Oh, it's so fun.
Isn't it? So I have, like last time, I literally just pulled up holiday. Well, this is like Christmas. Holiday or Christmas? I don't know. This is holiday.
Ooh.
So funny.
What?
Here's a Christmas icebreaker generator. Question generator.
Go. Yeah.
So I can literally click. This is so cute. It says clickety click. I'm gonna clickety click it, and it's gonna give us a question, and then we're just gonna answer it.
I love that.
So let me clickety click.
Clickety click.
Bro, I swear if it doesn't work, I'm gonna cry.
Not the clickety click, not working.
Okay, the first one says, "What is your holiday guilty pleasure?"
Oh.
I know.
Guilty pleasure, like I feel. Oh, I would probably say like watching Hallmark movies and like enjoying them.
Yeah, like the cheesy.
Like the cheesy, and I'm like, I'm eat it.
Yummy. I feel like that's real. Like holiday guilty pleasure. I don't know. I would say all of like, I'm a sucker for, I guess I feel guilty after this, but I'm like a sucker for anything Christmas branded. So it could be like the same snack, but if it's red and green, I'm gonna buy that one instead and spend $5 more. Like I just was looking at your Sprite and I'm like, is this even like, this is just normal Sprite?
No, it's not.
Oh, this is Winter Spice Cranberry. Anyways, but yeah, I'm not even like cranberry. I would still buy that one. Anything Christmas themed, like I'm buying. So like it's not like a guilty pleasure, but like also I'm just a sucker for it.
Have you gotten your cranberry bliss bar?
I went and they were sold out. I literally went just for the cranberry bliss bar and they were sold out. So I settled for a cake pop.
I had a cake pop today.
It was still really good. I love cake pops,
I
but I was
pops.
another low tide. I'm telling you, it's just been low tide, guys. Your girl's been struggling. I literally went. She's like, "I'm so sorry." She's like, "Let me check." My heart.
I hate when you say when they say they're gonna check. You know it's.
I know.
No.
And then she went, "I'm sorry," and I was like, "Okay, you hate me." Anyways, all right. Holiday gets like clickety click. Oh, that one's boring. She said, "What are your holiday plans?" Don't be stupid.
Christmas.
I know what. Would you rather spend Christmas in Alaska or Hawaii?
Oh. Well, this is a hard one for me. Yours is going to be Alaska.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I can't have warm weather during Christmas. I live in Florida. Mine's definitely going to be Alaska. Being surrounded by snow and
this is a one-time thing.
Northern Lights.
Okay, seeing the Northern Lights is on my bucket list.
And like imagine Christmas time though.
Okay. Okay, if it's a one. Okay, now granted, if it was which one to celebrate Christmas for the rest of your life, I would choose Hawaii. But if it's a one-time thing, I will choose Alaska to experience a true snowy Christmas. I'll be literally incapacitated the entire time. I will need to be in like 30 billion layers, constant with my own little fire to follow me around. Like I need.
It's like Olaf when he had like a snow flurry. You need one.
Yes, but I need like heat. Like I'm.
I
tell people this all the time. I'm cold blooded,
so
I need a heat lamp.
Yeah.
Constantly a heat lamp over me. But to see the Northern Lights is a big one on my bucket list, and like just to experience like a true white Christmas, that would be cool.
That's
one time.
You're like one and done, just to check it off.
Like be there Christmas Day, fly out and
be done.
Yeah,
that's so funny.
Sure.
Okay, real. So Alaska. So you say Hawaii if you had to choose like for every Christmas.
For every Christmas, if I had to choose one. Like I'm not doing that every year in Alaska. That would be a one-time thing.
That's so real. Okay, clickety clicked. How do you get cozy during the holidays?
That's dumb.
I get cozy with a blanket.
Okay, that's
a heated blanket.
Oh, that's so quirky.
I get cozy by cozying up on the couch.
That's so dumb.
Okay.
That's not unique.
Would you rather get food poisoning on Christmas or have to drink eggnog until you puke? I don't like eggnog. Oh,
I love eggnog.
I don't like eggnog. So I choose food poisoning, I guess. I've been sick on Christmas before, like a stomach bug, and it was not fun.
Yeah, that sucks. No,
I remember I was so sick, I couldn't talk. I wrote on like a whiteboard all day. It was horrible. It was really bad. Clickety click. Oh, it's really good. Click. Ice skating or snowball fight?
Ice skating.
Yeah. Snowball fight is so fun.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
Have you had one?
I have, actually. Not like a real one.
You get hit in the face with ice cold snow. That feels good.
But it's just like, if you're like, I was with my cousins, and it's just like so silly fun. But I'm choose ice skating. I'm just saying, let's not
like when it melts and then it gets underneath all those warm layers you're wearing.
That's not
And then
fun.
your nose is like bright red because you got hit in the face.
That's like just like a 5-minute adventure, and then you go inside and you change.
And then like you're throwing with your hands, and then the ice has melted.
Don't do it without your gloves. Yeah.
Okay, but it melts through unless they're leather.
Yeah, you got me there. Okay, ice skating.
Ice skating. I love me a good ice skate.
Ice skating. I want to go ice skating this year. I like this question. Which holiday darker?
What?
Let me start over. Sometimes I just stop talking. I just put the pause button. Which holiday decoration goes up first?
The tree.
Really?
Wait a minute.
Because that's not true.
That's
because
not
I came to
true.
your house with holiday decorations before your Christmas tree
Okay,
was
but
up.
it's not like, okay, the wreath on the door.
Okay.
The wreath on the door is like
Okay.
the start. But because I wanted the tree to be up first. I was not the reason that it wasn't. My husband was. I blame him. All I could do, because I couldn't carry the big old tree like by myself.
Yeah.
I needed him to help me. And so Milo is making a cameo. Yeah. So I just did like all the little stuff inside the house, like the tea towels and
The stuff you could do, yeah.
the candles and things like that I could do. But if I had a choice, it would be the tree.
Real. Yeah. No, I don't have my own house to completely decorate, obviously. But I do have a lot of nutcrackers. I like collected nutcrackers as a child. I have over 50 nutcrackers. And so I think when I move out, and just now in general, like that's the one thing that I take out first, because I'm like, I gotta find a place for all these things.
Yeah.
They just line our hallway right now.
Love
It's
it.
insane. Okay, cute. What celebrity would be the most fun to spend the holidays with?
I'm so sorry about Milo. Which celebrity would be the most fun to spend the holidays with? Celebrity, not like a character.
No, it's
Like
like celebrity.
celebrity.
Yeah.
I
I told someone funny.
don't care about like celebrities like that. I'm trying to think.
I know, me neither. Like, I just want someone funny.
I'd probably say like Steve Carell.
That'd be funny. That's what I'm saying. Like a comedian.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Kevin Hart. I think he's hilarious. I think
Kevin
that'd be
Hart
fun.
would be
like,
fun.
I think that would be fun.
That would be fun.
Like
John Cena.
John Cena. That'd be hilarious. John
Can't see
Cena.
him.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm moving on. I don't like that one. What's your favorite Christmas story? The Christmas Story. Okay. Unwrapping gifts on Christmas Eve or Christmas morning?
Christmas morning.
Yeah,
I
always said
can't.
Christmas morning.
I can't wrap my head around people that celebrate Christmas the day
Eve.
before.
I know.
That's
Then
crazy. I'm like, then what are you doing on the
Christmas
day?
Eve? On Christmas, yeah.
Like you're what?
Real. Do you ever
No.
do like just like one gift?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
I like doing the one gift, especially as a kid, like because you're so anxious and you're so excited, and it kind of like gets you like a little sneak peek.
Yeah.
Like, holds you
Little teaser.
over. Yeah.
That's so real. Okay. Yeah, I agree. Christmas Eve is not it. What would be the worst thing to find in your Christmas stocking?
Cold, bro.
I was just about to say, I've had so many nightmares as a child was getting cold in my stocking.
Yes, I was like, what if I wasn't good?
I had so many nightmares.
But it's like, that both of us were such good kids. So the fact that we
No,
were
but
scared
we were,
about
like,
that. What if I get
shivering,
cold?
yeah. This is the stupidest question I think I've ever seen in my entire life. What would be the strangest thing to see inside a snow globe?
No, let's talk about it.
What the freak?
Strangest thing to see inside of a
I
snow
don't
globe.
know.
Mia.
Yeah, like my birth
Milo.
certificate. Why? What are you doing in there?
My social security number.
Yeah, like what you doing in there? Like what am I supposed to say about that?
That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't have anything to say. Ooh, I don't know if we want to share this. What's the most expensive present you have ever bought or received for Christmas?
I feel like I've definitely received a more expensive gift than I've bought.
That's real.
I feel like until you become a parent, like you're kind of more on the receiving end of things.
Yeah, that's real.
I've received like AirPods.
I was gonna say electronics probably.
Yeah,
are pretty
electronics.
expensive, like a phone. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's real. All right, how early do you start Christmas shopping?
See, I have a lot of my Christmas shopping done now.
Oh, queen. I'm so
I
bad.
need to still
I spent 4
buy...
hours at the mall today. I forgot Christmas shopping was a thing until I was leaving.
I need to still... I have, like... I know what I want to do for my mom, but I still want to get her, like, a couple little things.
Yeah.
And I need to buy for my brother. And my stepdad. But other than that, I've finished for Vlad today. My friends, I'm good. So we're doing like a little Secret Santa with our roommates. Cute. I have that covered and done. I've had that one done actually for like a month.
Oh, iconic.
So I got that done. So yeah, I feel like I'm pretty good. I'm gonna do like a big like TJ Maxx day.
That's what I need to do.
Yeah.
I like shopping in person. I do too. Bad. Unless I have something in my mind that I can only find online. Yeah. But I just it's having so a whole day. That's what I'm saying. And it makes it an event. That's what I'm saying. I just love like going and shopping and finding things that you're like, oh, they would love this, you know, like not having something in mind, but then seeing something that reminds. I feel like that's just so personal, you know, like this reminded me of you.
Yes, because online,
it wasn't like you
have to know what you're searching for.
That's what I'm
saying.
But
sometimes when I go to the store,
you're like, I wouldn't think of this, but they would love it.
Really like it.
Yeah, I just love that feeling.
So I still have like a day or two of like Christmas shopping days that I need.
Yeah.
I just gotta wait till my next paycheck. You know what I mean?
That's so real. Do you send Christmas cards?
No. But I feel like it's just me and Vlad. You know what I mean? I feel like once you have a family, like
it's different.
That's something that I want to in the future.
Yeah.
But when it's just me and Vlad, what am I gonna do? Like pose, like do like prom poses? I don't know.
Get Milo in there.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, no.
That's so funny.
I love receiving them though. Like we actually received our first Christmas card. From friends of ours, and I was like, oh, we have a Christmas card to put on the fridge. Like, I love that people are still doing it and like kind of bringing it back. I think it's fun.
Like, keep it going. Indoor Christmas lights or outdoor Christmas lights?
I want both.
I agree.
I want both. And get on Vlad. I've told him I want my lights up. It's December 6th. Where are my lights?
Where are my lights?
I'm like, where are they?
That's so real. This one's just funny to me. Christmas or New Year's?
Y'all know me. Don't even. Who in their right mind is picking New Year's over Christmas? Who cares about New Year's, bro? That is the most mid-holiday from all the other holidays. My gosh. New Year's is the afterthought of the Christmas season. No one cares about it.
I guess. That's just so you can have a longer Christmas break, honestly, is for New Year's.
It's just for people an excuse to try to kiss the person they like. Oh, New Year's.
New Year's kids.
I'll see you at midnight. If you think I'm staying up till midnight to watch
You don't stay up till midnight?
No.
Oh,
listen, I've tried and I fell asleep.
I've stayed up till midnight not even on New Year's, so it's not even a thing for me.
Like, I'm gonna watch this ball slide down a pole and watch a bunch of people make out. Yeah, okay, count me in as who cares. I'm going to bed.
That's so funny. This one we've talked about, but it says tree up before Thanksgiving or after Thanksgiving.
Either.
Yeah.
I would prefer before, but yeah.
But, you know. Socks or sweaters?
That's a stupid question.
These are so funny to me.
Both. Like, what?
You can only wear...
No, I'm not
socks or
answering
sweaters for the rest of your life.
That's socks. Like, that's crazy.
That's so funny. Okay, describe what your ghosts of Christmas past, present, and future would look like.
I'm not doing that. I don't know.
I think one would be blonde. I think one would, I think future would be old. I'm just kidding. I don't know. I don't know what that means.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
it doesn't make sense. I'm not Ebenezer Scrooge.
Tall? I don't know.
Short, tall.
Have you ever celebrated Christmas in July?
No, I've never done that.
It's so funny. This was the first year we did a Casting Grace Christmas in July party.
I remember that. I don't understand what it is. Like, what's the point? How did that start?
I think it's the 6th month. Like, it's a halfway point to Christmas. So I think people are just like fiending and they want Christmas, so they Christmas in July. What's your favorite holiday memory from childhood? I have mine. Mine was, it's like the most memorable Christmas for me. I was like obsessed with bears one year. I don't know why.
Just like normal bears?
Just bears. Grizzly bears. I love bears. And I asked for everything bears. And I remember my sister, we talked about this, my sister woke me up and we were just sitting in my room watching like the Yule log on the TV.
Yule.
Listening to Yule log, what the freak?
Yule.
Is that what I said?
You said Yule.
Yule
log.
Girl, I don't know. Yule. That just fits better. Log on the TV. We were like waiting. My parents finally got up, and I go out to the living room, and there were bears everywhere. Aww. I had a giant bear. I had bears lining up. My Nana, she got me like a million bears lining in a thing. I specifically asked Santa for a very specific request. I said I want a stuffed bear on 4 legs with blue eyes. I named him Blue. And I got that.
Oh
I got a specially made bear, and I loved him. I put him on a leash. I was a weird child. I brought him to my grandma's house. I was like, here's my stuffed bear named Blue.
Bear on a leash.
And I remember I got like a bear stapler. I got like a bear blanket. Like it was just bears everywhere. And
when did the bear phase end?
Probably like the next day. I'm just like, December 26th. No, I don't know. Somewhere around there. I know. No, it was probably like after elementary school.
Oh, wow.
I lived in elementary school. I just loved bears. I transitioned to pandas for a bit, and then it slowly fizzled out.
Okay.
Anyways, I just remember that being like a magical, like waking up, like the movie moment where I like ran to the Christmas tree and I'm like, there's so many bears. So that's the first thing that comes to mind. Yeah.
So it's hard for me because my mom went all out.
Yeah.
All
I love that.
Out. If you have kids listening to this, don't let them listen. If you catch my drift, parents. I don't know if that's ever the case, but
you never know,
I'm
though.
just putting it out
We've
there.
heard kids say that they do.
It's crazy. So my mom went all out for us Christmas. I mean, she really just did the most, and it's so special because every Christmas was so unbelievably special with the way that she did things, between like keeping up with the traditions that we loved as kids, between like there was always just something about the tree on Christmas Eve and the tree on Christmas morning, the gifts aside, like the room had like a different glow to it.
That's
I don't know.
She just like I have like a filter over all my like Christmas memories.
Yes,
like
a golden filter.
Yes,
and those memories are like my favorite parts of my childhood, and I can't wait to like be able to do that for my own kids someday. But so it's so hard because like we also did like all the Elf on the Shelf stuff, and like. Again, the stuff that our elves were doing, like my poor mom, she must have never slept. Like the stuff that they did was so over the top, so wild. Like waking up every day and like waiting to go like find our elf. Like that's
what I'm saying. That like
that
remembering
magic.
That feeling, yeah.
It's so like I'm so sad that we'll never get to feel that again. But to be able to get others to feel that is so rewarding.
Yeah.
But there was one Christmas in particular where she went all out. And I remember I woke up and we went over to go see the plate of cookies and the milk that had been, even drinking. So fun. And on the floor, there was boot prints of snow and hoof prints of snow.
Oh my goodness.
Right? It's obviously like fake snow. I don't know how she did it, but it was in the perfect shape of boot prints and hoof prints. And there was like crumbs all over the floor and all this stuff. And I, on the table, there was like these pair of circular glasses. And I was like, oh my gosh, Santa left his glasses here. It was so
I can just imagine.
Like the giddiness that I felt, I was like, I can't believe Santa left his glasses. Like I felt like the most special kid in the entire world. Right? So then we're opening presents and everything is, going as normal. And my mom was like, oh, Hannah, like the sliding glass door is open. Can you like close it? I don't know what's going on. So I go over there. In the door, it was barely open. It was cracked. In the door was a part of Santa's sleeve. Like as if he was leaving through the sliding glass door, his sleeve got caught and it got ripped off. Dude,
Santa was just a mess at your house.
I'm telling you, dude, I had Santa's
so
glasses
special.
and his sleeve, and I was like, what is Santa doing, leaving all his stuff? And my mom was like, he must have been in a hurry. The reindeer was in here in the house. Like, it was, like, I could literally cry. It was
That's what I'm saying. I can just imagine that feeling.
So special, like, to think, like, it was like Santa was here. Like, the belief I had in Santa was deep. And the day that I found out,
Same.
crushed. Like, I honestly, the world got darker.
No, literally everything.
Like, you enter in
white.
real reality and everything just sucks.
I know.
But, like, those memories are, like, golden in my brain, like, made my childhood. And Mom, like, thank you so much, because you truly, special. Like, made it so special. I'll never forget that.
I love that so much. That's what,
do you think, like, maybe, like, 2 more questions?
Yeah, I think so. 2 more questions.
What is it?
What is the best $5 gift to give someone?
$5. Just give them cash at that point. I don't know.
That's so funny.
Like, you know what's the worst? Like, when someone gives you, like, a Chick-fil-A gift card for $5.
It's like, oh, thanks.
Bro, this doesn't even pay for my meal.
Low-key, though, I love it. I'm like, discount.
That's true. But, like, this one couldn't do 10.
Alright, I'm not doing 2. We're not using these. These don't count. What gifts would you love to unwrap? This isn't like what gifts would you like to get. What gifts would you love to unwrap?
What I'd love to unwrap?
Yeah.
Any of them.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Something big.
World peace.
We already got that one. Okay. This counts real as one of our 2. What song would you kill during Christmas karaoke?
I don't like to sing in front of people, so none. But let me think.
I've done All I Want for Christmas Is You before. I did it with friends.
That's a tall order.
I did it with friends, and they all were silent. I had to carry that performance on my back. I was like, no way, y'all. Like, it was one of those times like, oh, let's do it. Okay, why aren't you singing? It's horrible. But
I think I would do the God Rest You Merry Gentlemen.
Oh, I like that one.
Yeah, I think I do that one.
Can't do the snapping trend with it. I can't do that. You gotta do it like while singing.
Yes. I did that. I made a TikTok of that one year because I was like, let me prove it. I wasn't even a band kid and I can do it. I'm so musically gifted.
Yes.
It's crazy.
But I did All I Want for Christmas Is You, but I think, I don't know. I just like karaoke in general, to be honest. I think it's fun. Because I don't have like a good voice. I don't like try to do a voice. I just like performing. I think it's fun. Okay. I like that one. I don't like that one. I want like a good last one. Like these ones are stupid.
We should have had that one question as our last one.
The childhood memory. Yeah. I know. Okay. I don't like this. Okay, this one's funny. What do you hope will be in your Christmas party swag bag?
What's a Christmas party swag bag? Okay. I don't know what people that you go to Christmas parties and they have enough money where they're making a swag bag for everyone to take home. But this is not a ticketed event. You're coming into my home. You're lucky to be here.
Funny.
Swag bag.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
crazy.
Oh my gosh.
Or is that what the kids are calling stockings these days?
Can you imagine? Got up your swag bag.
Hang your swag bags above the chimney.
That's
above
hilarious.
The chimney. Above the fireplace.
Go outside.
Above the chimney's crazy.
Oh my gosh. Okay, this one I don't love, but it's like, did you ever try to... We can just talk about, like, did you ever try to stay up and wait for Santa? Like, just more Santa experiences. Like, just the feeling of...
No, I never tried to...
Like, did you want to catch Santa, or were you like, no, I have to go to sleep so then he comes?
I have to go to sleep. So
I was that way. I remember being at a Christmas Eve party, and I told my mom, I was like... Because I looked up the Santa tracker, the Nomad Santa tracker, and I saw he was, like, in Georgia, and I was like, Mom, we have to go. I remember literally pulling her. I was like, we have to go right now because I have to be asleep. And he will literally skip our house from not at home asleep. And I would go home and I couldn't sleep. I'd be like, Mia, close your eyes. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Yeah. No,
I never...
She was probably like, girl, we're fine.
I never wanted to catch Santa.
I didn't either.
I was like, what I remember. I just wanted to go to sleep so he would come.
Yeah, real.
And I was always like so excited, so it was really hard for me to sleep.
Yeah,
but
that's real.
I only slept for a couple hours, and then by the time I was up, he had come.
Yeah. Did you ever do reindeer food?
Yes, with the glitter. I mean,
reindeer food. Yeah.
Yeah. I did that. Like, I think we made it in school. It was like
I think so too.
Yeah.
Bro, Christmas, like being at like elementary school before like a Christmas break, like watching the movies and doing the Christmas crafts.
I
would pay so much money to like relive that.
I kind of got to when I was a teacher.
I know, you got to like see that for
that
those.
was like my favorite part was like the Christmas season. It's it was twofold, right? Because I loved because it made me feel like I was a kid again with Christmas. Like because we would have an elf in the shelf in our classroom. Right, so like I got to see them.
Just I got to do that. That's what I love. Like it's a tradition.
We got to do the Christmas crafts to take home, and all those fun things, and you just they're so excited for Christmas time, and it's so fun. it's hard on the actual teaching end because you still have curriculum to get through.
Yeah,
and they are just like not focused because you come back from Thanksgiving and you basically have like two and a half
you're
weeks.
checked out, bro.
They're checked out. You are checked out because now you're like, I only have 2.5 weeks until I have to have all my Christmas stuff done while you're also like teaching, and these kids are like just waiting for Santa to come.
Yeah.
You know, and there's just so much going on. But I remember like the last day before Christmas break is a half day, I believe. And I would go all out. So like we would have a Polar Express day. Yes. The kids could come in their pajamas. I set up the classroom like it would be dark. I had our Christmas tree like going. Our elf on the shelf had pajamas on, right, and was drinking their own hot cocoa. I would have hot cocoa in a crock pot going, with marshmallows and the whole thing, and I would have snacks. And I set up on the first year. Did I do this my second year? I can't remember. But I set up the chairs as if it was like a train. Right?
Stop.
So they come in, and then on my smart board, I had like a train going through like wintertime, like that. So it sounded like a train, right? And like it was playing on the smart board. So they literally came in like they were getting on the Polar Express.
Stop.
And then I didn't get to do this my second year. I did do it my first year though. Where I'm giving them hot chocolate as the hot chocolate scene is going on. They're watching the movie.
Oh, you're like doing it in line with the.
We started giving them the hot chocolate as the movie was playing in that part.
Oh, yeah.
But at the end of the movie, where he has the bell and he's listening to it, all of my kids got a bell that they could bring home. However, in my second year, instead of doing the bells, I did the golden tickets and I punched them all for them. So like it was just like getting to create those like core memories with them.
That's what I'm saying.
So
like
special.
you imagine like your teacher, the work they put into it, and like you got to be that for them.
Yeah, like
they're gonna be talking about it on a podcast one day. Yeah,
I miss that aspect of it. Yeah. Which again, that wasn't really like the teaching. That was just being with the kids,
right? Which you still have the opportunity to do if you just with your kids and whatnot. But that's what I'm saying, to just experience that again.
Yeah. So fun.
I love Christmas. I love this episode. I feel like I'm like even more in the Christmas spirit now. Just like remembering just like how.
Okay, I have to know though because you brought it up. What episodes did you listen to when you were at the dentist?
Okay. I listened to, it was the one right, it was Happy December. It was the one right before our Christmas, no, not Happy December. It was the one before the Christmas bucket list.
That was Thanksgiving.
And then I listened to a little bit of the Happy December.
Okay.
Because
I got caught up.
Because, no, I listened to that one before. I was re-listening to the most recent one. Yeah, Santa. Are you kidding me?
How many views on our stats are just
No. Okay. I lied. I skipped the Thanksgiving one because I wasn't feeling Thanksgiving. Sorry.
Oh.
I re-listened to them, so I can do whatever the heck I want.
True. It's a re-listen.
Exactly. So fair. I listened to the fandoms we love and hate.
Bro, that episode is so good.
I love it. I wanted to re-listen to that one because I was in the mood. Sometimes I'm just in the mood for a specific episode. I listened to all of that, and then I can't look at my phone really. So then the Happy Thanksgiving one came on, and I was like, I'm not feeling that, and I skipped it, and then I went to the Happy December.
Okay, yeah, the fandom one was so funny.
That's the truth. That's the one where I was literally like smiling, and I was like, I can't smile.
So good.
Yeah.
I do want to go back and like re-listen
to the early ones because I just picked like the recent ones recently because that's just like I know it's funny because it's in my mind, I'm like, oh, I remember recording that was funny and I put it on.
Yeah.
But like I do want to re-listen. Like the first episode, I haven't re-listened to that one.
That's such a good point.
I want to like go
back. Hear me out. On our 1-year anniversary, we should like. I wanted to do, like those people, like those YouTubers that like go back and like rewatch their first videos, like re-listen to our first one and like break it apart. I don't know what I'm talking about.
We could just like pause like just moments. And, I don't know, or like what we were thinking. I don't know. That'd be cute. I don't know, something like that.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, it'll be great, guys. We look forward to it. It's coming up soon. Obviously not that soon, but like next year soon. Yeah, 2020. You know what me and Monet were talking about? 2016 was like it's about to be 9.
Don't do it.
It's about to be 9 years ago.
2015 was a decade ago. Oh, that makes me sick to my stomach.
A decade ago.
I hate that.
We were just talking about it because someone said 2018, and I was like, oh, that's pretty recent. And then she went, girl, no, it's not. And I was like,
okay, no, you want to know what was a big moment for me the other day? I just realized that my little brother, he's the same age that Vlad was when we got married. That made me want to vomit.
I feel that way sometimes. Like, I'm older than my sister was when she got married.
That's crazy.
Isn't that insane? She seems so much older than I feel.
That's why I was like, what? Like, it was just a reminder of how old he's getting.
Right.
And if he's getting old, girlie, someone just reminded, was I with you? I don't remember who I was. No, I was with my cousin. I forgot my own age.
That's so funny.
I didn't realize that I'm like 25 right now.
Yeah.
And I had a whole moment, a crisis, realizing that in March, I'm going to be in my late 20s.
You're going to be 26.
I'm going to be 26. That makes me want to vomit.
I'm not going to be a teenager anymore.
That's a big moment.
I've kind of not been loving that. I'm not going to lie.
It's a big moment.
I don't really like that. Like, I'm just thinking about I can never get my teenagers back. You get them once. Like, I could cry thinking about it.
Dude, I can cry thinking about the fact I'm going to be older than 25. I'm going to be in my late 20s. My early 20s are done.
I hate growing up.
I hate and love it because the nostalgia is cute.
I hate it all. I hate it all. Every part of it. I hate adulting. I hate everything.
Adulting sucks.
I just want to be a little kid forever.
I wish that we could go back to being little kids, but like we're aware
like
that
with
we were
knowing
adults.
What we know now.
Yes,
yeah.
But being able to go back and like
I think those
really
so too.
Appreciate everything.
Like really live like. Oh
like bro, I didn't have to pay a mortgage.
That's what I'm saying.
Like I would do anything to go back to elementary school again. Like second grade. That's
third grade was my peak.
Okay.
I was peak Mia in third grade.
Okay, I feel like
that was like the best year ever.
Peak in like second grade. I loved second grade.
That's
I loved my
Let's
teacher.
Just go back.
It was so good. You're still so cute and you love school and your lunches are made for you and you don't have to pay for anything.
Little friends, like the little drama.
Like bro, if someone gives you like $5, you're like, I'm rich. Oh God, I wish. And like Christmas and like it just being done for you.
Like you literally don't do anything but just enjoy it. Like you have no Christmas responsibilities.
It's so nice.
You just get to enjoy it.
Like your
my biggest Christmas responsibility was like the Santa or like the Secret Santa thing at school. Like they literally set up a little shop and I got to pick stuff. That was my biggest like thing, like picking out. My dad always got the Dollar Tree tools at every Christmas.
I would go to Dollar Tree and buy my parents their Christmas gifts.
Yeah, that was like
act like they liked them.
I know, like,
and then they would use them for like the week after, and then they definitely got like thrown in the trash. Or like making sure that my Christmas crafts were like really good.
Yeah.
To like give them like that was my stress.
No,
my stress was my spelling test every Friday.
That's what I'm saying.
God, bring that back. I love me a good spelling
test. Mine was
Did
you ever do like the multiplication sheets?
Yes.
And you had to like do it as fast as you can, like flip it.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, that was my peak.
I loved those.
Anyways, shout out to everyone.
Speed drills.
Yes. Bro, shout out to my parents for listening to this, for making Christmas so special, my childhood so special.
That's what I'm saying.
Because
we'll get to do it for.
I know. I just am feeling just sentimental. I love it.
All right, you guys.
Yeah.
I hope all of that fun stuff aside, we always continue to remember the reason for the season. Of course,
just bringing it all in.
Bringing it all in. He's the foundation, the center of it all. And I hope you have a continuous, wonderful holiday season. If you haven't really started on your Christmas stuff, girly pop.
Do it.
Get on it. It's December 9th. You're almost in the double digits, baby.
Yeah.
Get on it.
Get on it. Savor every moment because December's going to be gone.
It's gonna be.
You gotta savor it. Life's moving too fast.
I know. All right, you guys.
All right.
Have a good night.
Bye.
Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.
How dare you?
Happy Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa.
Happy holidays.
Merry
Christmas to all.
Bye.